no attacks or missile strikes will be carried out against neighboring countries unless an attack against Iran originates from those countries. In a speech broadcast on state TV, Iran's president explained that his country would
भाई
never
कौन कौन भाई
surrender
कहाँ से
to
देख रहा है, एक बार
Israel
आउट
and
लाइव
the
होने का
United
देख,
States
पता
as the
लगे कम से
Middle
कम भाई
East
एक बार.
war or West Asia war entered
भाई
its
कौन कौन
second
भाई
day.
बेटा मेरी तरफ फ्री.
Pezeshkian added that Iran's enemies must take their wish for the
भाई बुरा
unconditional
मत बना करो यार,
surrender
मैं फ्री
of the
बैठा हूँ, इसका मतलब
Iranian
ये नहीं भाई तुम
people
भी फ्री हो
to their
बिल्कुल.
graves.
I must apologize on my own behalf and on behalf of Iran to the neighboring countries that were attacked by Iran. The Interim Leadership Council agreed yesterday that no more attacks will be made on neighboring countries and no missiles will be fired unless an attack on Iran originates from those countries.
Pezeshkian is among 3 members of an interim leadership council that has been in charge of Iran since Khamenei's killing. The leadership council has been leading Iran since last week's killing of the Islamic Republic's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei in the US and Israeli strikes which triggered the West Asia war. And for more on this, we have with us Burzin Radmar, Center for Iranian Studies, SOAS, University of London. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Good morning.
So is Pezeshkian's apology to neighbors for the attacks, does it open doors for diplomacy amid the ongoing conflict in the region?
I do not believe so. Although President Pezeshkian is trying to scale down the opposition that Iran now faces, having opened so many fronts, because clearly it has backfired. Backfired in the sense that Abu Dhabi, Riyadh, Bahrain and the others, if anything, have emboldened President Trump to continue with these airstrikes and attacks. They have not asked him to return to the negotiation table. They have not asked him to relent, because Tehran's calculus was that this would send jitters across
भाई राम राम
the
यार,
GCC
कौन हो, कहाँ से हो भाई? बहुत देर से इंतजार कर रहा हूँ, एक जना ऐप जाकर यार, बहुत देर हो गई मेरे को बैठे हुए सही में, सच में. तुम भी भाग गए भाई. It's my bad luck. You all are gone. कोई बात नहीं भाई यार. अभी कोई लड़की बैठी होती ना यहाँ पर सामने, तो भाई मन जानो देता ना. अभी कोई सामने कोई बैठ जाए अगर लड़की, तो भाई तुम शाम तक नहीं लो यहाँ से, मुझे बता ना, बस बातें करो तुमसे बस बैठे बैठे. क्यों भाई इतने ठरकी बन रहे हो यार?
Interim government which is pretty shaky and which a week on has not been about to elect a head of state, the new supreme leader, which is another can of worms in itself, because the 88-member assembly of experts of Shia senior clerics, partly about the fact that the building was bombed is another matter, they are themselves in two minds about possibly selecting Mujtaba Khamenei, Ayatollah Khamenei's son. That had been doing the rounds for several years within Iranian circles, that he was one contender. But it appears that he himself developed cold feet and doesn't want to assume the mantle. Apart from the fact that there are other senior clerics who have also expressed strong reservations, not least because hereditary succession would be anathema, given that these very clerics about 40 plus years ago ousted the Shah and had the revolution, the Islamic Revolution in 1979, clearly as a rebuttal and a denunciation of what